The Honorable Minister for Women Affairs, Her Excellency Dame Pauline K. Talon, OFR KSG, Senator Enyinaya Abaribe, Honorable Tajuddin Yusuf, and all our esteemed guests, I say a big welcome. My name is Indi Kato. I'm the Executive Director of Dinidari Foundation. Today, the Women in Governance and Politics Conference holds with our theme for this year being Constitutional Amendment for Equal Opportunities. It has become imperative that Nigerian women continue to push tirelessly, push endlessly till we find the result we want for an equal nation for Nigerian women. It's also imperative that in the year 2020, we stated clearly that equal opportunities for women, equal rights for women does not mean that we are taking away the rights of anyone else, but that Nigeria, with all the indices before us, with all the things before us that the nation is facing, has come to a place where at least 50% of its population can no longer be left in a situation where they cannot contribute or bring equal measure to the table. A lot of Nigerian women do not have autonomy over their own bodies, over their own selves. We still deal with high cases of maternal mortality, less than 5% of women representation in politics. Women are not on the table of decision making. Women are primary victims of terrorism. There are so many other things we can mention here. Of course, from child marriage, the level of girls getting into school still very low. Women's ownership of property is at 11%. This is not sustainable. The results of all these data and indices are the fallout of what we are seeing today. Many of our children are out on the streets. Insecurity, GDP for the Nigerian nation is dropping. This shows that in terms of, again, balanced decision making, everyone on the table contributing to this great nation that needs all it can to survive at this point, we do not have that. Why should women push, and why should you support women? You should support women because equal rights and opportunities for women means a better life for all of us. As this conference kicks into full gear, what we are doing is launching an advocacy led by the Honorable Minister, an advocacy led by the Women in Politics Forum, an advocacy led by women groups nationwide, women from the rural to the city areas, to the urban areas, and women saying, look, we all have to come to the table together. We all have to support each other. Nigeria is a nation that needs all hands on deck, and that equal rights and opportunities for us is a better life for you. So what are we all waiting for? This is not a competition about who is the head or who is the neck. This is, again, I will reiterate, a conversation about what is necessary for you, for our children, and the future of this nation. And so as this conversation starts today, and it will linger till Nigerian women get what is necessary for them to function properly in this nation. As this conversation continues, we ask that you do not make it just a women's conversation. You do not look at it and say, Women Matter has started again. But you look at it as a push that all of us have to be involved with. And if it is for the sake of being selfish, you look at it as something that you are also doing for yourself, whether you are male or female. I remain Indi Kato, Executive Director of Dinidari Foundation. And as I do this welcome, as I close the welcome address, it will be to say that we open our hearts and our minds and our willingness to what this conversation has to say today and where we can go from this point. Thank you.